Hey, y'all, hey. How's everybody doing today? I love you back. Okay, y'all. Give me housekeeping. Y'all know I got to stay on my schedule today. Hey, Queenie. What's going on? Like, give me the housekeeping, everybody. Housekeeping. Let's see. Y'all tap the screen, share the live, all of that. Hey, Risa. Okay, for everybody. Hey, Jessica. Oh, well, thank you so much, Jessica. Thank you, girl. I have on this little highlighter. It's like a iridescent highlighter, and it gives you like just enough. So, like, if you see me with your naked eye, you can't really see anything. But on the camera, it gives like a little bit of illumination. I was inspired by Malaysia. Hey, Rose. Hey, Anticart Beauty. Okay, y'all, let's get into the housekeeping for today so we can get to this content because I know y'all want to know. Hey, Content Hub, y'all know the past few days I have been doing a series that is specifically over how you actually make sales with your social media account, especially if you don't have a website, if you don't have a back end funnel, and you have no back end systems. So Friday, I gave you guys a 3 day strategy, and then I popped on. I think it was Saturday, and I actually told you guys what to post. Love you too, Pastor Glasper. And then on top of that, what we're doing right now is I'm going to be talking about how you build your followers up because a lot of times, hey, Hetty May, you need to have people follow you, more specifically people that want to buy your stuff. You need them to follow you so you have the opportunity to let them know about your offers. And people always ask me, how do I build up followers? I get this question constantly. Hey, Sabrina, everybody tap the screen, share the live. By the way, if you're inside of here right now, if you see a heart that's up there and it's gray or silver, that means you're an inactive team member. Tap the screen, honey, and send me your daily heart rate. Next. Let's talk about our giveaway that's coming up this Sunday. Everybody say Sunday. Sunday. We got a few housekeeping announcements. First of all, in these streets, okay, that everybody needs to know. Friday, we have a Road to Superstars battle. I made an event. Go and register for the event. 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. if you're on the East Coast, okay? That's Friday, okay? Now, Sunday, a lot of you guys, y'all know we did a secure the bag promotion probably about a week and a half ago. And a lot of y'all really admired this particular Never Full, right? It's perfect for the fall, baby. It's right on top, okay? So anybody that sends me one of these little flower blooms that's pinned to the top, it gets you an entry for this Never Full, okay? We will be giving this away this Sunday. Next thing that we're going to be giving away, put that to the side. A lot of you guys really love this Louis Vuitton, Never Full. Yes, baby. It's the big one. It's the big one. It's the most expensive one. You know, those of you that love Louis, you know what it is. Okay? So here our girl is in all of her glory. We will also be giving her away Sunday. Now, you get entries to get this Louis. You either have to be my top gifter in the stream, like the stream is happening right now. If you send me a castle, you get 10 entries. You send me a lion, you get 15 entries. You send the universe, you get 20 entries. You send a rose nebula, which I love, that also gets you 10 entries. Okay? We'll be giving away both of these bags this upcoming Sunday, and this is my give bag for my gifters in the kingdom. Okay. Last piece of housekeeping that everybody needs to know about. I have the online business startup kit. Today, y'all, today is really the last day. A lot of y'all were like, Ashley, I didn't get the message when you sent it the other day. So I put it back on sale tonight. But tonight is really the last night, y'all. It's a $997 bundle and it's marked all the way down to $47. I can't keep it at $47 forever, okay? I'm a businesswoman. I need profits, all right? So tonight is the last night. So if you want to get that, make sure you get it. Make sure you get it today. Make sure you get it today, okay? Those are your notes. Govern yourselves accordingly. Y'all know the deal. Y'all tap that screen. Give me the thumbs up. Give me the likes. If this is your first time here, hey, Nikki Nicole, like, follow, subscribe. If you're returning, y'all welcome all of the new Kingdom members into the building. For any of you guys that don't know me, my name is Ashley Ann. I help people make money with their social media accounts. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Child, I'm about to get a whole copyright. whole copyright. I didn't even realize I will have my like non-violation music up, and sometimes it'll slide into something else on my playlist. I didn't even realize it. Okay. Anyway, so with that being said, everybody give it up. Say, hey, God, hey, because that's who gave me the gifts of business, beautification, and hospitality. I've been able to use them to make myself a crap load of money, but I'm really, really proud of the fact, thank you, Millie, that I've been able to assist almost 900 people in creating six-figure incomes. 176 of my clients have made $1 million in underneath a year. So no, you don't have to you don't have to hit the Chase Bank money glitch. Okay. I can help you get these coins legitimately. Legitimately. I'm glad you made it today as well, Queen Bee. If y'all know somebody that needs this information, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell a pimp, tell a player, tell a heifer, tell a hustler, tell somebody your upline, tell somebody your downline, tell somebody with a dream, tell somebody you want on your team. Now, y'all know I don't have my little skin up that I normally have for the business trainings because I was rushing. I needed to make sure I got here. Okay. So let's talk about, side note, blink, blink, blink. Thank you, Hattie Mae. If you're in here and if I've helped you make money, drop the money bags, the dollar signs, the credit card emojis, the euro, the yen, the dinero, whatever you feel down in your sha-na-na, and let the people know how much money I have helped you make. Okay, if you want to do that, just so you guys know, I'm very real. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm actually Googleable, okay, in the words of my friend Nikita B. Thank you for the money bags, Add to Cart Beauty. Yeah, I posted one of her receipts on my Instagram. She has a really, really good receipt. So let's talk about how to attract followers, and more specifically, hey, Bless Stacy, how to attract followers that will buy from you. Because a lot of people have this misconception that just because you have a lot of followers, that means you're making a lot of money. And there are a lot of people who have a healthy following, child, but they don't have a healthy bank account. Okay, this is the reality of the situation. There are people that sit on the internet all day, 10 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours a day, and they have nothing to show for it except for lost time and a headache. I do not want any of y'all to be in that situation. I have plenty of clients that have 1,000 or 2,000 followers, and they're making in between, hey, Bunny B, $5,000 and $10,000 every single month consistently, because it is about, okay, it's about the quality over the quantity. Everybody say prosperity over popularity, prosperity over popularity, prosperity over popularity, prosperity over popularity. Say it with me, class. Prosperity over popularity, prosperity over popularity, prosperity over popularity, prosperity over popularity. Now, today's session is going to be about how to attract followers that will buy from you, okay? However, I need y'all to get this concept in your head. And the reason I am telling you this is because a lot of people get trapped into vanity metrics. And what I mean by this is people will not post the content that's going to bring them a customer or a client. Instead, people will post content that's going to bring them likes, clicks, and subscribers. Okay. Now, y'all all know when we have community conversations, our numbers are through the roof, right? Like there are sometimes that chat man will hit 12, 1,300. The highest it's ever hit during a community conversation has been 3,600 people. Okay. Community, when I do community conversations, it's a fun way for me to engage with y'all. It's a great way for us to get to know one another. But the community conversations don't make me money like that unless someone is sponsoring the stream. I'm not selling a bunch of my products. I'm not getting new clients. No one's booking me to build their stuff during the community conversations. But when we're having smaller conversations and smaller sessions like this, this is where my clients come from. If I put a piece of content up on my wall and let's say it gets 100 or 200,000 views, it may have been funny, it may have been entertaining. Outside of the money that I'm getting paid from Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, I'm not making any money on that post. And y'all have to understand the RPMs are all very, very different. So I could get 200,000 views on a post. And a lot of people are like, oh my God, there's so much money. No, it's not. You're making like $1 for every 1,000 views. If that. Some people's RPMs are down to 30 and 40 cents because they don't post any content that's over a minute long. And because they don't live stream. I live stream. Hey, Lady O, I live stream and I post content that's over a minute long. So my RPMs are higher. Right. And I'm just trying to help you guys understand this. This is how you see people, they get 7 million views and you're like, oh my God, they made $5,000. Well, yeah, they had to get 7 million views that month to get that $5,000. And I'm not, let me understand. I'm not sneezing at the $5,000. I love all my little thousands of dollars that I get everywhere. I want my $100 from YouTube. You understand? I want my 2,500 from Instagram. I want my 5,000 from Threads. I want my 12,000 from I want all of that. But the reality of the situation is I make more money selling my own products and services. Most of you guys are going to make more money selling your own products or services or driving people into your businesses and into your companies. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? And I'm saying this because I need y'all to understand, like, there's a place for the popular posts. We're going to talk about those. Those are called awareness posts. Okay. We're going to talk about those today because that's how we get people to know that we exist. But I don't want y'all to get caught up, which is what happens with a lot of people. They're chasing those likes. They're chasing the comments. That's what they're chasing. And then, like, before you know it, they're frustrated because they're not converting. They're not making any sales. I would much rather you have a post that only gets 300 or 400 views, but maybe gets 8 or 9 like legitimate, solid comments, and maybe 2 or 3 of those people turn into a customer at the end of the week. Do you still have your event design and production company? Yep. I would much rather you do that than to have you out here getting, 65,000 likes on a post and literally though you didn't make any money. Right? So I need y'all to keep that in mind. Okay. Now, hopefully, I would hope y'all are going to do both, right? Y'all want to get paid from your views that you're getting on that platform. And you're also wanting to get paid from offering your own services and products. Does that make sense? So again, it's prosperity over popularity. Do we need a popular post here or there? Yeah, I normally aim to try and get 1 or 2 popular posts per week is normally my goal. And then from that, I'm hyper focused on the content that's actually going to bring me a customer, someone that's actually going to bring me a client, someone that's actually going to come to my in-person events, someone that's going to show up to our online events, someone that's going to order my planners or our manifestation mugs and our hoodies, right? That's what I'm looking for. Hey, Mika Finance, what's going on, boo thing? Does that make sense though? Everybody picking up what I'm putting down. So I need y'all to be able to get this in your brain. And I'm telling you this because I don't want you to get discouraged because you put up a post and that post only got 15 comments and you're comparing it to your post that got, 75 comments the day before. Thank you, Artist Pajama House. Thank you. Right. I don't want to see y'all doing that. And now y'all stop posting the content that gets you a follower. Okay. So number one, first way that we're going to do this. Now, everybody, you should be trying to have one post. I'm not going to say go viral, but it needs to get a healthy amount of engagement at least once a week. Okay. And this is going to be your awareness content. Oh, the easiest way to get this going. Okay. And let me be clear. I have posts that are not awareness content that get hundreds of thousands of views as well. Okay. But we're speaking specifically to this. I'm telling y'all the cheat code. Okay. Your awareness posts are going to be posts around trending topics. And the trending topic, I be all in the mirror. Thank you, Mika Finance. Okay. These topics have to be, you have to find a way to make that trending topic relate to whatever your business is or whatever your offer is. So if you talk about relationship stuff, Okay. Well, then whatever is trending out there on the relationship sector or whatever is trending on that app is what you need to tap into. Thank you, Mika Finance. For example, y'all know, what do I talk about? I talk about business and I talk about money and finance, right? So when I seen these fools out here this weekend talking about a Chase Money glitch, I already knew. I wanted to make a video Saturday. I just didn't have time. So I didn't get around to it until yesterday. And my video already, it started doing numbers before I even closed the app. Why? Because a lot of people wanted to know what the Chase Money glitch was because everyone was talking about it. And so it made sense for me to speak about that on my page. Now, if Charles and Miss Netta go viral, does that make sense for me? Probably not, unless I'm speaking about like their brand, unless I'm speaking about the marketing, right? Unless I'm speaking about something in that capacity, then that doesn't make sense to me. When Keith Lee goes to visit a city and he puts a restaurant on blast and they have a negative reaction, I know y'all know what I do. I come on and I say, hey, this is what I would do if I was at restaurant. If they hired me to work with me, this is what I would tell them to do. And again, that gets me more clients. Okay. So when you're looking at what's trending, you are going to have to figure out, how do I make this relate to my mission? How do I make this relate to my content? How do I make this relate to what it is that I want to do? So let's say, y'all know I like to cook. I put most of my cooking content on YouTube and TikTok, right? If that's what I wanted to do. Let's say there's a TV show and it's trending and everybody's talking about it. Well, I may talk about it literally while I'm cooking some food. Like I literally may be cooking food and talking about the show. I may jump on and be like, this is what I would cook for this particular character. Y'all, does that make sense? Don't. So y'all just be, hey, Lipstick Theory, y'all just be a little like open. You need to be a little bit flexible about, okay, how does this relate to what it is that I do? Okay. Now, once you, and y'all, I promise you, something's going to come up that week. When I say something's going to come up, baby, something is going to come up. The media cycle works fast, okay? So it could be something that's hot in the streets on YouTube, something on the gram, something on TikTok. It could be something that's actually in the media, like I'm talking about across the world, like on the world news, okay? There's always going to be something that you can tap into and make it make sense for your audience. That is low-hanging fruit. That's easy for everybody in here to do. Okay. Either you can go and actually see what's trending on each platform every day, or if you don't want to see what's trending on the platform every day, if you swipe through the app within like 5 minutes or so and you keep seeing people talk about something, keep seeing people talk about something, keep seeing people talk about it, even if you don't know what it is or who the characters are or who the person is, it will behoove you to go and look it up. Okay. It would behoove you to go and look it up and figure that out. Hey, Charmaine. Hey, Nikki Million. Does that make sense? Everybody picking up what I'm putting down? So that's going to be your easiest way. Now, when we're talking about our content, our niche specific content that brings us our audience members, you need to focus on your hooks. Was everybody in here Saturday when I was talking about hooks? Your hooks job is to get attention so people can determine if they're going to be interested in your content or not. We need a stronger hook, and people think that this does not matter, but it does. Y'all have seen me test this. Some of y'all that follow me, y'all can tell when I'm testing, right? And y'all will see me post the exact same content with the exact same music, the exact same hashtag. But what will y'all see me doing? Changing up those hooks. Why am I doing that? Because I'm testing to see like where we at in the algorithm. Sometimes y'all will see me test the same hook, the same hashtags, the same description, but I'll change up the music on the post, right? This is how I'm able to find out all of this information and pass it on to my clients, and they're able to be successful. Okay. That's literally my job, is to figure out what the algorithm is doing. Okay. And how you lean into it to use it to your advantage. That's why people hire me. That's why I'm so good at what I do. Blink, blink, blink. Okay. So you're going to think about your hooks. Okay. So there are 3 hooks. There are 3 hooks. Okay, some of y'all said y'all wasn't here Saturday. Okay, so listen up. We're going to do a crash course on hooks really, really quickly. If you guys are just getting here, by the way, and this information is helping you, make sure you click the link in the bio, tap my first button, get the online biz startup kit. Tonight is absolutely the last night. I'm not going to keep it on sale for y'all no more. Every day I get up, somebody be like, I missed it, put it back on sale. If you ask me tomorrow, I'm not putting it back on sale. I'm serious this time. I'm really, really serious. Today is the last day. This is a $997 bundle, and I got it marked all the way down to $47. That's 95% off. So don't be out here talking about the way your checking and your savings account is set up, baby. It's set up. Go get it. Okay. Help yourself. If you're like, dang, this is making sense to me, get the startup kit. Okay. You're gonna love it. Is plenty of trainings, tutorials, videos, all of that in there. Okay. Now listen, now with hook 3, there's a visual hook, there's a verbal hook, and there's a written hook. And I had to learn this, okay, especially in TikTok, in the TikTok streets, okay? And it's a really big deal over here, okay? So some of my people are wondering how my retention is so high on my videos. It's because I learned to actually put effort into my hooks. So literally, you got about 2.5 seconds, maybe in some special cases 4 seconds, to be able to hook somebody in. And what I mean by that is that's how they're going to determine if they're going to watch your content or not. Okay? So please understand, your voice inflection and your emotion has a lot to do if someone's going to stick around or not. Okay. You doing it right. Listen to what I'm saying. Okay. You having a creative way to say, so for instance, I can say how to get more views. Right. Some people probably just going to keep on swiping. But if I said, I finally did it, I beat the algorithm. I figured out how to get at least 100,000 views every time I post. If I jump on and I say, I have figured out how to get at least 100,000 views every time I post, a lot of people are going to stop and listen, right? So I can say how to get more views, or I figured out how to get at least 100,000 views or at least 10,000 views. I'm saying, right? It's the same thing. I'm going to give the same content on how to get more views, but depending on how I open that up is going to determine if you are going to pay attention to what I have to say. So if I can say, this is how you get more followers on Instagram or TikTok, or if I can say, this is how I gained 15,000 followers on TikTok this week. Okay. And then not only do I say that, I use a visual hook. Maybe my visual hook is the screenshot so you can see where my account was before and my account after with like a timestamp, right? That's a visual hook. So the visual hook is what people are looking at. So it could be what you're recording head on. It could be a green screen behind you. It could be any type of video, whatever it is. It could be a screen grab, a screen recording. That's a visual hook. Okay. Hey, Vic. So the visual hook, basically, what are people seeing? Okay, right? Everybody picking up what I'm putting down. I don't know if y'all notice with my longer content that I put on my timeline, I always use green screens now. Or y'all will see me create graphics and I'll pop the graphics up in the corner while I'm explaining these concepts. Why? Because they helps the retention time. Now, your written hook, hey, Alina, is what you actually type on the screen. So y'all know how you're scrolling and there'll be words on somebody's reel or on somebody's TikTok. That is called a written hook. Okay. Your written hook needs to be short and it has to get to the point. Because they've got to be able to read it and interpret it quickly. If people have to think about what you're trying to say in the written hook, that means it's too complicated. Your messaging is cloudy and it's not going to work. Okay. They have to be able to quickly ascertain, is this for me or not? So if I did a written hook, if I was going to do a video and I wasn't going to say anything, I just was going to type on the screen. Okay. I literally would type, how I may say something like how I tricked TikTok into giving me 15,000 followers today. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? I don't have any wins. You don't have to have a win to have a beginner friendly hook. You don't have to have a win. It could be anything. It could be anything. I could say chicken and dumpling recipe, or I could write on the screen the best chicken and dumplings you'll ever have. Right? Or instead of the best chicken and dumplings, I can say, I cooked this tonight and my husband gave me $100. People gonna be like, what the hell did you cook? That's not a win. That you see what I'm saying? Like you could say, I ate green beans every day for a week. You'll never believe what happened. pick up what I put. I'm gonna tell you this: if you want some custom hooks, you want some custom call to actions, click the link in my bio. You're gonna book a one-to-one session with me. You're gonna fill out the form, and you put in there on the form, say, hey, I need help with hooks and call to actions. I want you to create hooks and call to actions for me. I'll create them for you and give them to you. Okay, so your rules for hooks: attention grabbing. I'm going to tell you guys this. They need to be dramatic. You're not going to say, it needs to be a bit dramatic, okay? It needs to be a bit dramatic in it, right? You also can lean into authority. So authority is someone, maybe you have years of experience, or you've been doing something for a long time, or you've gotten awards, or you've been doing a lot of studies, okay? Outside of that, you can lean into curiosity. So that was that last one when I was like, I ate green beans every day for a week. You'll never guess what happened. That's curiosity, right? Because people are nosy. People are going to be like, well, what happened? Right? You also can lean into a negative hook where you get into a stop doing this or stop doing that. Okay. Right. So these are not the only types of hooks, but these are hooks that work really well, and they're really quick. And you also can ask a question. Okay. You also can ask a question. Does that make sense? How do you feel about students 50 plus? I don't feel any kind of way about a student 50 plus. I got a lot of students that are 50 plus. Shoot, my daddy is over 60. He going back to school right now for another degree certification. Like, I think it's great. You should always be a student, always be learning. Okay. Next, once you figure out what your hook is going to be. Now, we did talk about this Friday, which is the 3-1 formula, and a lot of y'all were surprised. Also, a lot of y'all tried the 3-1 and y'all were like, holy crap, it's working already. And I told y'all it was going to work. A lot of y'all also tried the Instagram story hack that I told you, and it worked too. And y'all were shocked at how quickly it worked. Okay. Listen to your big cuz Ashley Ann. I know what I'm talking about. To join my service, I have a lot of clients that are over 50. Just click the link in the bio, baby. Click the link in the bio, okay? Okay, so 3-1 is where you're going to try and judge the algorithm in your favor. I have paid attention to TikTok, to YouTube, to Instagram, okay? People like shorter videos. It's not necessarily that they always like shorter videos, but you need to get your average viewing rate, your average retention rate up. Okay. So most of you, your retention is down. So the 3-1 is going to help your retention percentage go up. So let's say you put up a video that's 5 seconds long. Well, if people watch all the 5 seconds, well, guess what? You got 100% retention rate. Even if people are watching the first 3 seconds trying to figure out what's going on, well, now you may have a 70% or 75% retention rate on that video. So what happens if you keep getting these high retention rates? Your average starts to go up. So now whenever you post your longer content, you post that 90-second, right? Video, you post that reel that's, I don't know, 75 seconds or something like that, or even a 3 or 4 minute one, people are going to watch it. Right. And even if people fall off, let's say the retention rate on that video is 32% or something like that. Okay. Let's say that that's what's going on. Okay. Well, guess what? You have all these other retention rates that are 75, 80, 65%, right? They're high up there. So that creates a better retention rate for you. And because you have high retention, all of the social media platforms says, wow, they are really good at keeping people on the platform. They're really good at getting people to stay here. They're really good at getting people to watch videos and hang out with us. Let's send more people to them. Hey, it's Tashina. Hey, Texas Dreammaker. Let's send more people over there to them. It's really that simple. So if you do a 3-1 where you're doing 3 short reels or 3 short TikToks, and then you do your longer piece of content, you're going to find that your longer piece of content is going to start to circulate a bit more because the retention is higher. And if y'all don't believe me, hold on. Anybody, y'all can go look at my TikTok page right now. Hold on. I'm going to tell you these numbers. Okay, hold on. Okay. So I put up, and side note, I've gained, let's see, According to TikTok, hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all how many followers I gained just yesterday. And this was intentional because I knew we were gonna talk about this today. So I was like, if somebody going to look at my numbers, you know what I'm saying? They need to know what's up. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm up 87 followers so far. So we're probably going to cross a little bit over 100 in less than 24 hours. I've not run any type of ad at all. Okay, the post that I posted is not even 24 hours, 22 hours ago. That one has 13,000 views. Now, right before I posted that one, I did a short video, 22 hours right before that, and it was a whopping 16 seconds. Okay. So the video before that we were doing, in the 3-1, that one was a 50 seconds. And then we had the urgent news updates before that. Okay. So literally y'all will see me do short video, then a longer video, short video, longer video. So the video with the 13,000 views is 4 minutes. I'm sorry, it's 3 minutes and 59 seconds. Because y'all be out here be like, oh, if I do long content, I don't get views. I got 13,000 views. It's 565 likes so far, 78 shares, and 73 comments. I am telling y'all, okay, I'm really good at what I'm doing, and I'm trying to put y'all on. So if you do 3-1, do 3 short, and then you put in your longer piece of content, it's going to help you get more of the views. So now if you've coupled this with also something that's trending or something that's relevant right now, I be all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Charmaine. I be all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Charmaine. Charmaine says she getting them interest for that Louis Vuitton bag today. I feel you, sis. This is the easiest time to do it, right? So 3 short, 1 long. 3-1 is your formula, okay? Next thing, this works on TikTok. It does not work as well on Instagram. Okay, Instagram wants it to work. It just is not picking up over there because it's not the culture of Instagram. But on TikTok, doing a duet or a stitch. Thank you, twisting this. Thank you, twisting things. Thank you. Okay, look. A duet or a stitch is an easy way for you to get awareness to your page. So again, if you're looking for content specific or industry specific or product specific, something that's related to what you do, literally you can go search it and look for the videos and you can duet or stitch the videos. Sometimes y'all, I see people, they don't even say anything. They just be sitting on the screen or they be like, picking up views. I'm like, what is happening right now? They're not saying anything. They're not saying this is right, this is wrong. They literally just be like, I'm just making faces, okay? So literally, now I prefer to actually speak. Okay, I prefer, right? Just pointing, baby, just point. I prefer to actually speak. So normally, if I'm gonna do a duet or a stitch, I will, and I do more stitches than duets, to be honest, because clearly y'all can tell I got a lot to say. So I mostly am a duet girl. I'm sorry, a stitch girl, and I do like the incoming opinion or incoming, stitches going on. And while I'm doing that, I will say, this is why this person was right, or this is why this person was wrong, or this is what I agree with, or, blah, 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 blah. And then I will lay out my reasons for that. Okay. Now, something else that you will see a lot of people doing with duets is, like, let's say they're a cake baker or something, they'll half the screen, and on half the screen, they'll be decorating the cake. And the other half of the screen, somebody will be putting shoes in a box or whatever it's going to be. The reason this works is because it fires off multiple parts of people's brains at one time. And it forces your brain into active learning. Okay. AKA an experience. Anytime you're using 3 or more senses, that creates an experience, and people are more likely to remember you and have a favorable response. So that's what they're tapping into psychology when they do that. And that's why those videos have so many views. Okay. Next, if you are posting reels, this is specific to Instagram right now. Okay. If you're trying to grow on the gram, when you post reels, you will reach non-followers. Hey, Love Empress. When you post reels, you reach more followers. When you post reels, you reach non-followers, okay? So if you're trying to attract, hey, feminine boss, you just leveled up. Love Empress, thank you for my bear. Right? So if you're like, I need to get more followers, you need to actively commit to posting 2 or 3 reels a day. Now, I already know I'm finna get some pushback. I already know somebody's finna say, I follow this person and she said that she got 60,000 followers on Instagram and she only posts 1 reel a day, Monday through Friday. And she said, you don't have to do all of that. She lied to you. And I'm gonna tell you why. Go and pay attention to her content. That person's content is normally about how to help you get more followers. That person's content is normally about how to help you make more sales. So what is that? That's a very hot niche, okay? That is something that people are right. That's something that people are leaning into. Now, if it's somebody that bake cakes or sells shoes or does hair or whatever, and they're using that formula and you see their account growing like that, listen to them, okay? But these other people, they're just telling you what you want to hear because they're trying to sell you something. Okay? I'm telling you the truth. Sorry, y'all. My yard man is out there as loud. I don't know if y'all hear it or not. I'm trying to help you win. I'm trying to help you actually get to where you want to go. So I'm telling you the truth. Does that mean that hurts my sales sometimes because what I'm saying is not sexy and seductive? Yes, it does. But guess what? You're going to win. You're going to be happy with me in the end. This is why I have customers and community members that stay with me forever because I tell y'all the truth. I'm telling you right now, if you are trying to get more followers, you on Instagram, you need to be posting 2 or 3 reels a day. And more specifically, you need to do the short reels. These are reels that need to be like 8 seconds or less. You can sprinkle a long one in there every now and then, but try and keep them short. Not only do you want to keep them short, you want to go look for a trending sound. And it needs to be a sound that's trending up and not down. You need to couple it with a trending sound. You need to use a hook, like I just told you. I don't care if it's a verbal hook or a written hook. You can do a written coupled with the visual hook, or you can do a verbal, or you can do the trifecta, the written, the verbal, and the visual, okay? You're going to put those in there, and then you can type your long stuff in the description. That's how these pages are blowing up like that, okay? I am telling you this, and you have to have the call to action. One of those reels, you should be telling people to drop a keyword in the chat or to DM you a keyword. So that way you have the opportunity to put them on your list or sell them something. The second one, you should be saying, follow me. And you don't say follow me, follow at, put your handle name so they can click your name and follow. Okay, blink, blink, blink. That's how that works. I don't care what anybody else says, and you're not gonna get me down off of the hill because I know this. And what happens is these people are showing their numbers. They're like, look at my numbers. Yeah, but look at the content that you're talking about, right? Because there are some things that are just more popular than other things. Some of y'all have a smaller niche, and that's okay. My luxury event design and production company, it's a much smaller niche. It's a much smaller niche, right? I know that I'm not going to be growing by millions and millions of followers like every single year over there because it's a hyper niche. So if you do something special, like I don't know, you like only you focus on patellas. That's all you do. All I do is post about your patella. In the joint health around your knee. That's all you do. Baby, that is very hyper focused. That's a hyper niche. That's super specific right now. But if you focused on back pain or you did back and joint pain, guess what? That page is going to grow a lot faster and a lot further because there are more people, right? That's very common for people to have issues with back and joint pain. Does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? And I'm telling you this because you need to mitigate your expectations. Some of y'all are doing like hyper niches. I only focus on the right pinky toe. That's all we talk about over here is the right pinky toe and the importance of your right pinky toe. And then y'all are like, oh, why am I not growing like the person that is, eating at the best restaurants in Chicago or eating at the most popular restaurants in Chicago? Y'all, you see what I'm saying? Some people, why do y'all think there's so many people getting into the relationship content space? Because they know that it affects and impacts so many people. It's a huge niche. There's a lot of people. Okay. So you got to think about that when you're choosing your niche. Like, am I right? And you have to understand if I've chosen something that's hyper focused, I'm going to grow, but I'm just not going to grow as fast as the person that is putting up a daily water recipe or daily coffee recipe. Why? Because it's a lot of people that drink coffee, right? If you're like, does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? And if you are hyper niche, maybe you can find something that correlates with what you do and kind of broaden or expand your niche just a teensy bit. So that way you have the opportunity to grow and bring in more customers and clientele. Okay. And this is really important. Y'all have to understand this, because some of y'all are being frustrated and you're like, what am I doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. You just have such a specific niche. You're going to reach smaller groups of people. And it's okay, babe. If you're okay with that, I'm okay with that, as long as you know it, but stop beating yourself up about it. Okay. Next. A lot of people don't like to talk about this, y'all, but going live helps. I know some of y'all don't want to go live, but child, the platforms like it when you go live. They like it when you go live. It does help your RPM go up. They do push your content out more whenever you go live. Your live streams are going to connect you to people that already follow you on Instagram. On TikTok, your live streams will bring new people to you. On Instagram, your live streams typically aren't bringing new people to you unless your audience is sharing you out to those people. Hey, Mrs. Button. Hey, love. How you doing? Does that make sense? Everybody picking up what I'm putting down? Everybody picking up what I'm putting down right now? Okay. So if we're trying to reach non-followers, AKA grow more followers, you want to post reels, you want to do short TikToks, and you're going to do your carousels and your regular posts. If we want to further engage with people that already follow us, we're going to do that through our stories and our live streams. Okay. Now, what you can do to double check me, because it could be different for you, but when you go into Instagram, you're going to look at your analytics. Your analytics are going to tell you, it will show followers versus non-follower. When you look at the content type, it will tell you, you'll be like, oh my God, you'll be like 90% of the content that hit non-followers was all reels or all regular posts. So again, if we're trying to get more followers, what does that mean? You need to post more reels, carousels, and traditional posts. And you have to use those call to actions. Follow at King Ashley Ann or whatever your handle name is, right? DM me this, DM me that. That's how this works. If you're trying to engage with the people that you deal with on a regular basis, well, we're going to use our stories and our live streams for that. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Blink, blink, blink. Blink, blink, blink. Okay. Everybody got it? If you're in TikTok, you're going to open up your analytics, and TikTok is going to tell you, you're going to be like, dang, you're going to be like, whenever I'm posting at, in between 8 and 10 a.m. in the morning, this is when I'm getting non-followers that are being attracted over here. This is how I'm getting new people whenever I go on a panel. So that's what I learned very quickly in TikTok. If I do panels, or if I do live streams, I get new people. I get in front of new people. I wasn't a genius and figured it out. I literally went and looked at my analytics, and the analytics told me, and I was like, okay, I need to do more than this. So when I want to be aggressive about picking up followers, y'all will notice, y'all will see me, baby, I'll be on 3 or 4 different panels every morning before I even clock in on my stuff. Oh, I'm up. I'm on my walk at the park. Baby, I'm in somebody's panel. I'd hit 2 or 3 panels before I'd even made it back to the house. You know what I'm saying? I'm washing the dishes at night before, baby, let me see who panel I can get on while I'm busting these suds, okay? Why I can get in here, because I understood that was going to give a push to my content and push me out to new people and put me more on the FYP page, okay? Now, hashtags are important. Especially in YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok land. Y'all take the time to research your hashtags. Now, I gave y'all a couple of places that you can go. There's one particular app that does a hashtag generator. If you were here the other day on Friday, you know what it is. Keep your mouth shut, okay? Just, baby, use your competitive advantage. There's also a really cool website called Answer the Public. Okay. Whenever you go over there, you can put in a subject or a topic, and it will give you the number 1 questions, the number 2 questions, 3 questions, 4 questions, 5 questions, all the way down. It will tell you what people are asking. Why is this important? Didn't we just say we want to create content that attracts people that will purchase from us? Well, the best way, okay, the best way to attract a buyer is to answer a specific question. And more specifically, you need to answer the questions that people are asking. So if people are asking about these particular things, that now means you need to create content around that. Whether it's something funny, whether it's educational, okay, whether it's long or short, whatever it is, you need to create around that. So that's the easiest way. Because a lot of times people will tell me, they'll be like, Ashley Ann, I'm just getting started. I don't have a lot of people in my audience yet. Nobody's really asking me anything. Well, bada boom, bada bang, there you go. So now not only can you go over there and see what questions people are asking, so now you have a map of what type of content you need to be putting out on social media so that you can attract buyers. It also is going to give you some hashtags that you can use. Okay. Now, what I love about TikTok, and I wish Instagram worked this way, but they don't. TikTok has this thing called Creator Search Insights. I wish it was everywhere, but it's definitely in the US. Okay. Creator Search Insights. You go into the search bar, type in Creator Search Insights. A little red box is going to pop over to the right side, or it could be blue, and it'll say view. Click it. When you go inside of there, it's going to actually tell you what type of content people are looking for. I like to hit content gap. Content gap means people are searching for that content, but TikTok doesn't have enough of the content on the platform. I be all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Riri. I be all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Riri. I be all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Riri. I be all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Riri. I be all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Riri. Okay, so listen. Okay, so listen now. If y'all wonder, y'all are laughing. Baby, she's trying to get that bag. Whoever is the number one gifter of educational time today, they automatically get 3 entries for this beautiful, gorgeous Louis Vuitton. Never fool. Okay, so that's okay. And also, every time you send a mirror bloom, you get an entry for this gorgeous, outstanding Brahmin. Okay, you get her for the fall. For never fall. I'll be all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Riri. I'll be all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Miss Bell. We're doing the giveaway on Sunday. So, anyway, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Hashtags. Oh, Creator Search Insights. Okay. So there's a thing called content gap. Okay. So I like to go to the content gap and it will show you, hey, Wellness with Ruta, it will show you what your audience is looking for. Okay. And what's cool is they'll have, you can look for, it'll be a red number. That means it's up. That means a lot of people are searching for it. And if you see that, it will behoove you to try and create content like really quickly around that because it will change day to day. Okay. So like I was in there one night and for whatever reason, people were looking for cabbage recipes that night particularly. And they were looking for cabbage recipes for like 3 days. So that means it would have made sense for me if I was going to put up one of my cooking videos to put up a cooking video that was around cabbage. Okay. So now here's what else you do inside of there. There's a little camera for you to post your video from inside of the Creator Insights. That is going to help your reach go up. Okay. Also, before you post your video, I'll be all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Love Empress. Before you post your videos, they will show you examples of other videos underneath that hashtag or about that topic. What should you do? Go and see how they have them titled. Go and listen to what they're saying in the first 5 to 10 seconds of that video because you need to say similar words that's going to help you rank with the SEO, aka that's going to bring you more followers and more specifically followers that will buy from you. And then with the videos that have a lot of views, I like to go and see what hashtags they were using. So either you can copy them and paste them to your clipboard or to your notebook, or you can write down the hashtags. So now you know what hashtags to put on your post. Now you know what keywords to type as far as the SEO to shrink it down and move it to the side. And now that's going to help you come up with a really strong written hook to put on the post. Okay, you're welcome. Blink, blink, blink. Okay, and it's in there. Now on Instagram, what would you gotta work harder on Instagram? Instagram just don't serve it up for you like that. You gotta work harder. Okay, so Instagram, you can put in the topic or the subject or your area of interest. You're gonna type it in on the app, and then you're going to go and you're gonna start searching through the content. I normally like to look at content that has quite a few views on it, and now I'm going through to look and see what hashtags are they using. I'll tap the hashtag to see the usage of the hashtag. So if it's a hashtag, I'll be y'all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Riri. If it's a hashtag and that hashtag has like 100,000 plus uses or something like that on it, then I'm gonna put that down in my like small hashtag category. If I go look and that hashtag has like 30 million uses on it, I'm probably not going to use it. The reason that's right, do what I'm Jay Janice says. She says, if you see a red follow above my head, tap it. Wherever you watching me at, follow, like, subscribe if you're not a part of the kingdom. CC, the creator, thank you for my paper crane. So literally, I'm going to look, and if it's like 30 million, I'll be honest, if it's hashtags and they have over like 15 million uses, really 10 million uses on Instagram, this is my personal preference. I typically don't like to use those hashtags because it's oversaturated and it's going to be really hard. Thank you, Riri. It's going to be very, very difficult for me to rank for my content to show up to people that are searching for that. So I like my hashtags to be under 10 million uses most of the time. I like hashtags that are in between like 50,000 to a quarter of a million because that's still a small hashtag, but there's enough people using it to where you will be found and probably get a really strong follower that would actually want to work with you. And then like 250, up to the 5 million category, I consider that like a mid-size hashtag. And then like 5 million, 5 million and one up to 10 million. That's just my preference. Every now and then I may put a hashtag in there that has like 20 million uses or something, but I'm looking for a mix. I like to use a large, a medium, and a small hashtag on Instagram. And that normally helps me rank better. And so that more people, again, will be able to see my content. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this. Dang, we're running out of time. We're going to have to come back. I guess tomorrow I'm gonna have to come back and we'll continue this conversation on how to get more followers. I'm looking at the clock. I gotta stay on time because we gotta come back and battle. Woo-ha! Thank you, I'm Jay Janice. So y'all, I'll be y'all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Love Empress. Y'all, I'll probably be back. I know last night I had 6 o'clock, but it's 5 o'clock right now. I'm gonna probably be back sometime in between 6:15 to 6:30 so we can battle tonight. And we'll battle literally for like an hour to 75 minutes. And then I got client calls. I got a client call at 8:30 and one at 9:30 as well tonight. So thank you for everyone that's following me, by the way. Thank you for everybody that sent their heart me. Let's do Q&A. Let's do 6 minutes of Q&A. 6 minutes of Q&A, and then your girl got a dash. Okay, 6 minutes of Q&A. If y'all found this helpful today, by the way, drop a little crown emoji in the chat. Drop a crown emoji. If you missed it today, and we're going to continue on tomorrow, I basically broke down how I'm able to get thousands of followers every single month on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. And now I can actually say on Threads because we're up to like 130,000 Kingdom members on Threads too. And so I just been going through like what works and how we're looking specifically, not just for followers, but more specifically for people that will purchase from you, right? So that way we can get that mignon, okay? Because we want to get the money from the views and we also want to get the money, right, from selling our products, services, driving people into our businesses, all of that good stuff. So that's what we covered today. I didn't get through everything I wanted to today, but that's okay. We'll do some more tomorrow. So that way you guys can get what you need to get. The other day, I gave away what to post. I gave a posting cycle for the stories and for the timeline and for your live stream to help you make sales. I'll be all in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Stacy. I'm in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Stacy. I'm in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Stacy. I'm in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Stacy. I'm in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Stacy. I'm in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Stacy. Oh, I'm in the mirror, the mirror, the mirror. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Stacy. You better come through, okay? You said no, the purse is yours, baby. Okay, so this is how it's working. Okay, this is how you get followers though. We talked about creator search insights, we talked about the content gap, we talked about hashtag rules, we talked about using stitches, awareness posts, the 3-1 rule when it comes to your reels and to your TikTok so that you can get your retention rate up, and we talked about hooks. Okay, so yeah, do you make suggestions on how to get followers on Facebook? Classy, I do. I'll be honest, I feel like Facebook is the easiest platform to get followers on, just because it's really about posting multiple times a day and getting people to share your content over there. But yes, I do. I help with that. And by the way, if you everybody that put a crown in the chat that this information helped you today, make sure you click the link in the bio, tap the first button, get the online biz startup kit. Today is the last. I know I told y'all yesterday was the last day, but there were so many of y'all that were in my inbox this morning talking about, I missed it. Please, can I get it for $47 instead of $9.97? Okay, but no, y'all, for real, today is really the last day. I'm not putting it on sale no more. It's been on sale for a whole 2 days longer than it was supposed to be on sale. So click the link in the bio, tap the button. Okay, what kind of online business? Doesn't matter as long as you want to use social media to generate customers and sales. That's what it's for. Now, if you don't want to use social media, don't get my online biz startup kit. My online biz startup kit is geared towards people that want to make money with their social media platforms. Thank you for my voter tickets. You on your way? Yes, girl. Click the link in the bio. First button, get it. It has a lot. It has a Canva walkthrough. It goes through setting up your custom tree because you do need one of those in your overall system. Your tier 1 funnel. It goes through creating content that's actually going to convert as well. Let's see. Can you mention the trifecta again? I came in right as you said it. I missed the third. Oh, a written hook or verbal hook. Written hook, verbal hook, visual hook. Oh man, y'all Gordito and Classic. I'm trying to battle, but we ain't got time. Let's see. Hey, love MK. Hey, baby. Hey, Vic. What's going on? Hey, Treasure Goddess. Yeah. You're welcome. If you can do all three. And then sometimes some people have faceless accounts, so they're just going to use visual and written hooks. You know what I'm saying? And even though my account isn't faceless, I do a combination. Sometimes I don't say, sometimes I just do visual. Sometimes I don't even write anything. I just put up a post, throw some music on, and go about my business. I use a combination of them all. But if I'm doing longer content, oh yeah, if I'm doing longer content, I'm doing the visual hook, the written hook, the verbal hook. I'm probably changing my camera angles to try and keep people's attention. I'm messing with the voice inflection that I got going on to help keep you interested. There's quite a few things I'm doing to make sure that you are watching my video the whole 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 12 minutes. I've even put up videos on TikTok that are like 12 and 13 minutes and people watch them. They get 60, 70,000 views. So this whole concept that if something is long, people are not going to watch it is not true. It's just about targeting the right people and then learning how to keep your audience engaged, because the way you're posting your content, you're conditioning your audience on what to consume from you. And I'll give y'all a prime example. If I put a post inside of my stories, I just put up a post. It could be anything. It could be anybody else. It's not going to get that many views. But if I put up a post in my stories and I'm in the camera and people can see my face, literally I get 3 times the views. I'm not even joking. So I learned, especially on Facebook and Instagram, I was like, okay, if there's something really important I need to say, or if I want to make sure that it's circulating to a lot of people that already follow me, that are already in the kingdom, I need to put my face in the camera. You say your max is set at 10 minutes. How do I increase? I guess maybe TikTok decides. TikTok, because I remember I had the ability to do 10 minutes way before other people did. And I think it's because I live stream and the average length of my live stream is like around an hour. So in TikTok, I guess they were looking at the retention of how many people were staying in the live. And so I don't know. I have no idea. Like I didn't do it. TikTok gave me the power. I have no idea. And this was before, I think I only had like maybe 30, 35,000 followers, and everybody didn't have the 10-minute video feature then. So I have no idea. One day I got on the app and TikTok let me do it. because TikTok, because no, it's not because of how many followers I have. Because there were people with more followers than me, and they were asking me, they were like, how can you put up TikToks that are so long? Because I can do a TikTok, I think technically I can go up to 25 or 30 minutes or something. I just don't put up any that long because I feel like people don't have that type of attention span on TikTok. If I was doing it as a paid series, probably so, but just a general TikTok, no. I know. Everybody has 10 minute now, Annie, but I'm talking about before, prior to, for a long, for, yeah. Is that, yeah, I think it's, hey, braid therapy. Yeah, I think it's by engagement, how they determine like how long you can stream and how long like your content can be and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure it's by engagement because I did not, when they gave me 10 minutes, everybody didn't have 10 minutes. There was a lot of creators with like way more followers than me. And they were like, how do you have 10 minutes? And I was like, And the only thing I could think is because I live stream. And so people are used to spending an extensive amount of time with me in a video, as opposed to someone that never live streams and they only put up like really short content. Your audience, you haven't conditioned your audience to spend time with you like that. Yeah, it's all of it. And seeing braid therapy, she live streams all the time. And she live streams for hours sometimes when she's streaming with her audience. So if that platform knows you have the ability to keep people engaged with you, you will definitely see when they have like rollouts or newer perks and extensions and stuff like that, they will absolutely 100% give it to you, even if you're a smaller creator. Because I still feel like I'm smaller. Congratulations, braid therapy. Y'all, she just hit 1 million followers on TikTok. That's hard to do. That's a big deal. Yeah. I gotta catch up. I'm at a meal on the gram. Now I gotta get to a meal on TikTok. All right, y'all. So I literally have got to go. I will be back sometime in between 6:15, 6:30-ish, so we can battle. Okay. So we can battle. We'll be battling for a short time tonight. Again, if the content that I gave you, if this helps you guys today, click the link in the bio, tap the first button, get the online biz startup kit. Today is the last day to get it for 95% off. Okay. It's normally $997 for the bundle. It's only $47 today. You have until 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. For those of you that were asking me specific stuff about your businesses, like you wanted help with like coming up with call to actions, you wanted help coming up with, what were we told? Somebody had asked me to come up with hooks for them and stuff like that. Or if you want a social media audit, when you click the link in my bio, there's a button that says 1-to-1. Tap the 1-to-1 button. Hold on, y'all. Let me click this. I got to write down how many entries y'all got today for the mirror blooms. Hold on. Okay. Riri came through with an 8. Stacy came through with 7. Broken Beauty. Wait, who just said you? Now Stacy coming through with the house socket on me. Come through, girl. Broken Beauty with a 2. Thank you, Stacy. Let's see. Enlighten Me. That's Love Empress. 2. Mika Finance kicked it off with a 1. Okay. Now, I will do a report before we get started on battling to let y'all know who was the number 1 gifter. I think Stacy Mayer just did it with the Kawasaki. She just threw up there of this particular stream. The number 1 gifter will get 3 additional entries for the Louis Vuitton Never Full that we're giving away on Sunday. If you were number 2 gifter, you will get an additional 7 entries for the Brahmin, and number 3 gifter in the stream today will get an extra 3 entries for the Brahmin. Okay. So that's how that works. And that's in addition to your flower blooms. All right. So I will see y'all in about an hour, 15, an hour and a half. Like I said, I'm trying to stay on the schedule today. All right. I love you guys. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are on the planet Earth. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. If it's morning time or daytime where you are, have a productive and a prosperous day. If it's evening time, get yourself a good night's rest. If you found this information helpful, if you found it useful, again, click the link in the bio, baby. Get the online biz startup kit. if you have questions, okay, if you got questions, slide in my DM and put question at the top so I know it's a question. It'll stand out. I get a lot of DMs, y'all. Put question at the top so I'll know and my team will know and I can go through and try and answer questions. All right. Bye, everybody. See y'all in a little bit. Thank you. Everybody have a fantastical day if I don't see y'all tonight in the battle world.